Good evening, Lizzie Boys, and welcome back to my channel. I haven't made a news video in a while just because I haven't really seen anything worth making a video on, but today, the official Shadow High account posted some new stuff for us to look at, and I am excited for Shadow High. I think it's going to be a very good, interesting subline, and these pictures have just confirmed that this line is going to be amazing. We have a cleaned up version by the account Rainbow Thunder UK, and we're going to look at that as well. But first we're going to look at the version that's kind of glitchy and like noisy and has like that aesthetic to it. So let us begin. Perhaps with a recap, if we may. So this is one of the first leaks for Shadow High that we got, as well as this leak showing us the bodies for the characters. Now, these were promising. We also got some clothing leaks from the official Shadow High account, but I don't want to go over those. Mostly because I'm so excited to start talking about the dolls. There is a boy in this line, and if you came here hoping that I would talk about him, I'll give him like a minute. Like, I will literally put a timer on and we will only talk about him for a minute, okay? So let's begin. Let us look at the Shadow High photos. So first we can start with this picture. These dolls look really good. It is definitely a little difficult to see everything, but that's why we have the cleaned up version by Rainbow Thunder UK. There we go, we can kind of see their faces now. And right off the bat, the girl behind the split dye character, in between the boy and split dye girl, I thought it was Carmen. I thought that was Carmen. Carmen has the curly hair like that, and the edges. I thought it was Carmen for a bit. Obviously it's not. I don't think they would just transfer Carmen to Shadow High when her theme is rainbow, but it looked like her for a second. Now, I just want to say how absolutely obsessed I am with the split dye girl and the dark-skinned girl behind her. They look incredible. Now, I've always really liked that one LOL tot, the yin and yang tots. They were like opposites club, like besties or something. I don't remember which was the dark-skinned one, but she had like white and black hair, and I always thought she was super cute. She's giving me those vibes, and I absolutely love it. You know, actually, Split Dye Girl and the Dark Skin Girl, they're both giving me the vibes of those two tots. I love it. I definitely want those two a lot. And their outfits are so cute. But I suppose we should give the boy his minute, so let me put on a timer. Okay, I'm gonna start my timer now. So, the boy seems to have a new face mold, and I think it's good. I think it's good that they're finally starting to change the boy faces, just because after the release of River, I was hoping that they would at least fix the face and stop making them look so bug-eyed, but then they released Finn like that, and Finn doesn't look good in the face area, but everything else about his design is great. This guy looks promising. I just don't like that they gave him that side-shaved Hunter Huntsman hairstyle. I don't know, I just don't really like this hairstyle. I never really have. We can see more of his outfit here. He kind of dresses more alternatively. I kind of like it. But overall, I've never really liked boy dolls. I'm not a big fan of boy dolls, and I don't know. It looks like I almost didn't even need a minute to talk about this guy, but I just don't really like him. So, at least once the timer goes off, I don't have to mention him in this video again. Okay, I'm free now. No more boy. So returning to this photo, I do want to hone in on the girls, just because I prefer girl dolls by a lot. They usually get more fun fashions, they usually look better. Then the boy dolls just end up looking kind of weird, but I'm not talking about the boy anymore. I used my minute. Whether I used it wisely or not is up for debate, but the three girls that we can see here look so good. Like, Split Dye Girl matches her art very well. I'm very impressed with how she came out. I love the jacket. I absolutely love that it's hanging off her shoulders too, because I wear my jackets like that just all the time, and I've always felt like I was weird for it, but I kind of like it. It feels like a cape. Maybe it's the same for her. Okay, so the nicknames I'm gonna go with are Split Dye Girl for the girl in the front, in the kind of center, not really center, like off-center spot. I'm gonna call the girl who I thought was Carmen, Carmen. I know it's not her, but I'm just gonna refer to her as Carmen because I need to give them nicknames. And the doll in the back, I'm just gonna stick with calling her the dark-skinned doll because it's an accurate description. I'm sorry, I just really don't know how to refer to these dolls. I don't know if they have color schemes or not. In my other videos, when I talk about Rainbow High dolls, it's easier to refer to them by color or by name, but they don't have colors. They're all monochrome. I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to start by talking about what I think of Carmen. And from the looks of it, it's like, I feel like there are, like, flashes of color, but I think it's intentional, like a photography thing. Like, they're trying to make it look like there is color, but these dolls are supposed to be completely monochrome, I believe. Whether or not they will have, like, some kind of color change thing that allows them to have, like, color and not be monochrome is up for debate. I don't think any kind of color change thing like that has been, like, leaked or discussed yet, but it would be cool. Someone proposed the idea of these dolls coming in 2-packs, where you get the version of the doll in color and the version of the doll in monochrome. And while I do think that's really cool, that would probably bring the price of these dolls up to, like, very expensive, because they would be producing everything twice to make it in monochrome and in color. So, ugh. Honestly, I think it's okay. I don't mind that they're in total black and white. I think it's fine. I just would also like there to be a color version. Because, mind me using Monster High as an example, because I know a lot of people have tried to claim that this is a Monster High ripoff. I don't see it that way. Every time Monster High has done a, like, black and white themed doll, like, the 2 times they did it with Frankie, they also released a colored version. Like, black and white Comic-Con Frankie, that's just first edition Frankie, first wave Frankie, but, like, zapped into black and white. Kind of like old monster movies, that's what it was referencing. And the Friday the 13th release of Frankie from Skull Shores, the black and white version, there is also, in the 5-pack, just a regular version of that Frankie in full color. These dolls are monochrome, and I don't think that they're going to be released in color. And I think that's fine. Like, I like how these dolls came out. I like the look that they have going on. And while I do think it would be cool to have colored versions of them, that might be something to do later on down the line, but I can't see them being released in, like, a 2-pack, just because I don't think MGA would want to go through all that effort. They did the twins, which were, like, mirror images of each other, but that's different, I think. Overall, I do think that these characters look really interesting. Starting with Carmen, I love her pigtails, and I really like her face from what we can see. I can't tell what face mold she has, but I believe she has a closed mouth mold. From here, I can't see any teeth anyway. Well, maybe a little. Possibly? I don't know. I like the outfit that she's wearing from here. It looks like she's got, like, shorts on underneath and a skirt or a dress of some kind. I can't really make out her outfit, but I think it looks cute. The split dye girl is 100% my favorite. I love the way they utilize the original face mold. It looks really good on her. Because back when it was the only option, it started to get old. But now, when they bring it back, like, now that they have more face molds, now when they use, like, the original one, it has... I feel like it works better now when it's not the only option. And I think they utilized it well with the split dye character. I love her boots. I really like the snakeskin dress. And overall, I feel like this character here, the split dye girl, looks the most like she's wearing something that I would wear. Also, the jewelry. I love that these dolls have jewelry. Like, split dye girl has a bunch of hair clips, she has a choker, she has earrings. No bracelets, but honestly everything else makes up for that. The dark skin girl in the back, I can't tell if that's a bracelet or just one of those, like, camera effects, like camera smear effects, but if it is a bracelet, that looks really cool. She has a hair bow, she has earrings. I don't see a necklace, but her dress is adorable. I absolutely love the fading tones from the black to the gray to the white in her dress. It looks incredible. I really love it. I also love the usage of black and white in her hair and in her baby hairs on her forehead. It's so cute. I love when they do that. One of my favorite things about the actual Carmen doll was that in the spots where she has, like, her rainbow highlights, she also had rainbow baby hairs. It was so cute. Overall, though, I really like the way these dolls look. They're so pretty, and I really prefer the fashion here as to, like, mainline Rainbow High. That's not to say that I don't like the fashion in Rainbow High, because I do. It's just that all of those characters are tied to one color. But here, it feels like they just designed an outfit and then put it in black and white. Like, they let themselves go all out with the color and then drained it away, but you can still, it still feels more colorful than, like, Rainbow High outfits do. I'm doing a poor job at explaining this, but, like, basically, I just feel like Rainbow High limits themselves by, like, only doing multiple colors for a character's outfit when the character is rainbow themed. Because then that means that the character has to have a rainbow on their design somewhere, and they can't just, like, wear whatever colors. Like, I think Cheryl was well designed. I like that they did more than just use marigold on her. But when you look at dolls in, like, Series 1, Violet only wears that shade of purple. And, I don't know, it just makes her feel too monochrome. And I get that that's probably the idea. The idea, like, is definitely just like, oh, the characters, it's called Rainbow High, so every character is a color of the rainbow. But I feel like that gimmick gets old after a while. Like, Karma looks great. I love her in the show, but when you really look at her design, she's almost just wearing that neon highlighter color. I don't know, I like when character designs use, like, a color palette and they stick to it, but these dolls, I feel like, do that a little better. I don't know, this whole rant might be irrelevant. Maybe I'm making no sense at all. But I like Shadow High. I like the way these dolls look. I like the usage of color, or, like, the lack of it. But it still feels like the characters have a lot of color all over their outfits, you know? Like, all these different shades of gray and black come from being another color previously. And I don't know, I guess that's the way I'm thinking of it. I don't know. Point is, I'm excited for Shadow High, and I think it might revitalize my interest in Rainbow High, because currently it is dwindling. I am quickly losing interest in the current dolls that are on the shelves. Very, very unfortunate. But, like, good for my wallet, you know? But yeah, overall I'm very excited for this line, and I'm very eager to see what it holds in the future. All in all, I think Shadow High holds a lot of promise, and I think that it may be what gets me back into, like, buying all of the dolls at once when I see them. I haven't done that since Series 2. Even then, I did end up still leaving 2 of them behind. Like, I'm pretty sure I had to go back to get, who did I go back for? River? Why did I buy River? I'm gonna sell my River on Mercari. Does anybody want him? I'll put him up for, like, $15. I don't want him. But, yeah. Overall, I do think Shadow High is going to be very cool. I'm excited to see more. And hopefully, maybe next month, in April, we'll get to see them on the shelves. Maybe we'll get to see a release date. Who knows? I'm excited to see Ainsley, though. I'm kind of hoping that Ainsley isn't in black and white, though, because I do just want a normal Ainsley doll without the monochrome gimmick, the black and white gimmick, but, you know, it'd be cool. I guess I'm fine with it either way. I just want to get Ainsley. Hopefully without a horrible wig function like they gave Avery, because Avery looked bad. But, yeah, overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to hear your thoughts. Feel free to comment them below. And as always, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!